Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Overwatch Oasis. This is Tier 3, Week 8. We got a nice match on your hands. We got I Need Healing versus Diving Phoenix. Should be a good one. We got both readies already. I'm CB, here with Moosh. Say hello if you want.
Hello.
Yeah. We're gonna get started right now. Sorry this was a little bit delayed, 15 minutes, 16 minutes maybe.
Just a few.
We
A
had
few minutes.
Got a little bit of difficulties, you know. Happens. But yeah, first map is gonna be Lijiang Tower. So we're starting off on Control Center. Should be I mean Control Center you expect the brawl, you know. There's really no room for any kind of other comps other than maybe Wrecking Ball Hog or Orisa, but you're just so much slower than the huge rush that can come into your face. Now let's see what they run with. We got Bane and Ghosty on that, my twin on the Rhine Zarya. And we got Ramen Hub and Lido on that Rhine Diva. So a little bit of a compositional difference here already. Looking at the tank line, should be interesting. And on the side of the DPS, we got Junkrat Doom versus Junkrat Mei. So again, just a little bit of a difference, but it's gonna make it's gonna be interesting. Zarya isn't the strongest right now, but we'll see if Ghosty could make it work. So here we are. Already on the brawl, Ramen Hub getting that space. Wall catches Ghosty, and now it's gonna be DP right there, just swinging away. Ramen Hub falling. They're turning it. I Need Healing is gonna be catching these picks right here, and Ghosty gets the last laugh thanks to the res from AtCat, and they're gonna get the first cap right here. So already, that's Zarya getting a lot of value, which is kind of surprising because I mean Zarya isn't, like I said, isn't the greatest right now, but I mean I Need Healing's making it work, and Rocky Top with the first pick onto What's Nat, and make that 2, catching Richard right there with that concussion mine, and now their DP is gonna have to, go back to spawn and wait. Oh my gosh, Rocky Top. Random straggling grenade catching for Alligatron right there. And now it's already 32%. They only basically took one fight. What's Nat already? Ultimate online. Although, gonna have to counter that huge shatter as well as the Riptire coming through. Dadbot trying to catch some slams here and there. Rocky Top with the first pick, but What's Nat and Ramen Hub catching a few. But Rocky Top is just absolutely insane right now, and this Junkrat catching 3 with the Riptire, and Ghosty getting those cleanup kills in the end, and it's already 60-0. It's looking very dire already for Diving Phoenix. Although, a lot of ults coming online. Got a Shatter, you got a Diva Bomb, as well as a Blizzard, and Beat. I mean, you got a lot to work with here, but the Coalescence with that grab is just going to be thrown in there, and Rocky Top and Dadbod, as well as Tartar, that Coalescence, just able to put in so much damage that they just had no shot. Immortality Field only lasts so long, and now only 90%. This is Final Fight territory right here, but Ramen Hub with the first pick. Stro falls off the map. What happened? Someone's gonna have to touch. I don't think anyone can. And they do get the touch. Ramen Hub's gonna pay for it though with their life. Lido throws the bomb out, but catches no one. Actually catches a fire strike to the face, and Bane swinging away on point. It's just up to Richard and Stro right here to try to clutch up this fight. They're trying their hardest, but Ghosty getting those final 2 kills, and it's 100-0 in favor of I Need Healing.
Whew.
That was insane.
Yeah, that'll do it, huh?
They they pretty much only got one fight in that, like, full team fight in that entire round right there. Because, I mean, I Need Healing just had so much to work with.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see if Diving Phoenix can turn it around. Maybe that map, not our map kind of mentality right here. Same composition it's looking like, although with a Symmetra involved. And it's going to be looking like I Need Healing's going to be first onto the point with that positional advantage. And yeah, that's just unfortunate. I Need Healing able to set up the TP first. Rollout was just a bit faster. And that's going to be the tanks getting all the glory in the kill feed. I like the switch here from Richard though, as the first cap comes through. You got the Pharah to work with now. It should counter that Symmetra nicely, but we'll see if anything happens. This rocket's raining through, already a quarter of the way to the ultimate. That damage boosted Pharah just goes ult so quickly. Straw on the off angle, poking away, and they do charge the counter charge. Strozel catching Dadbot as he was on the ground from Ramen Hub. Ramen Hub's gonna be falling a bit low, gonna have to play a little more passive, but Rocky top with that beam, playing uber aggressively, and Lido's gonna be making them pay for it right there. And here comes Beat, as soon as Shatter drops as well, and like once again the tank line, Bane just gonna be swinging away on point, catching 3 in the end of it. And it's just been unfortunate circumstances that DP has been losing these fights. But now we got the ultimates coming online for Diving Phoenix, as well as I Need Healing. Plenty of ults in that ult bank to work with as well. Here comes the barrage and the window. The barrage is going to be just a little bit bigger. Counter pin coming through. Who's going to be the one to follow up on all that damage? And it's going to be Bane catching Ramen Hub thanks to a lot of assistance in that kill feed. Although, not going to be enough to win the fight ultimately because everyone else just falling. And here comes the stall. Strozel here with that attack visor to hopefully try to clean up here. Catches the 2 they need. And yeah, they finally flip it as it's about to hit OT. But yet again, they do have a lot of ults, like I said. So, they didn't just dump them immediately. Richard just trying to apply some extra spam as they rotate in through the white room. And they get the position that they want without any contention really, other than the fire just poking away. But they are coming up. What's that? Coming up on that window. But the whole kitchen sink is being thrown at him. But it's going to be Lido with that counter Diva Bomb to really catch him out of position, Dadbod. And now it's just cleanup here. Cat tries to escape through the window, but Ramen Hub says no, no, no. Swats him out of the sky like a fly. And now 50%. I mean, now this is looking very, very winnable for Diving Phoenix. Especially, them managing this ult bank super duper well. They're doing a great job doing that. And now it's gonna be the barrage raining down from Big Richard. And that's just going to be the whole kill feed lining up red as Richard sees blood and decides they chose violence this morning. So now it's looking like final fight territory actually for both teams. This could come down to a shatter difference perhaps. So we'll see what occurs in this final fight. And here comes Beat to initiate. And the shatter is absolutely massive. Catches 4 on the ground. And the visor from Stro comes through as well. Counter shatter from Bane. Ramen Hub gonna be getting the first pick. Bane gonna be trading that out. Swings onto Lido. Ghosty getting Stro as well. Lido gets that remake. So now it really is anyone's fight, but Dadbod gonna be catching the pick. Another shatter built up from Ramen Hub already, and that's 3 in the kill feed. It's all up to Tartar. Oh, Tata, my bad, not Tartar. I was thinking Jar Jar Binks, not gonna lie. And it's gonna be Diving Phoenix able to turn it around pretty much 99-0, close as you can get. And now it's gonna come down to map 3. Yeah, it's been an absolutely insane couple of rounds already. You know, you got the one-sided dominant one in favor of I Need Healing, and the very, very super close, super contested one of you know, going in favor of Diving Phoenix. So we'll see if the trend goes now to this is Diving Phoenix's map. They 100-0. Rollout's a bit faster from Diving Phoenix. They drop onto point first. That TP was a very, very slow from Rocky Top actually. Probably was having, you know, trouble lining up in the window, and it's going to be Stro feeding off of that misplay, catching 2 in the kill feed. Ghosty trading out on Feraligatron, but it's looked like it's going to be all for naught as Richard just shotgunning Ghosty right in the face. And yep, first cap going in favor. Oh, that is cheeky. Richard, you didn't have to do him like that. Richard, that is disgusting. Just hid in the corner, waited for someone to pop up. It had been to be Dadbot, unfortunately. Just a couple shots right to the face, and that's all she wrote. Back to spawn. And now, Rocky Top here, lighting up the shield of Ramen Hub. Ramen Hub already has that shatter. Here comes the Primal. Window also going to be dropped as well. Fire Strike to the window catches nothing, but Lido booping at Cat off the map. Die, die, die. The Death Blossom coming through from Richard catches 2 on the back end. And another convincing win right there from Diving Phoenix. 50-0. And now, with the Shatter online, I mean, you're thinking that this is a already done and dusted fight. You know, maybe you just try to build your ultimates right here, right now. If you're I Need Healing, and here comes the wall. Don't use any ults if you're I Need Healing, perhaps. And Rocky Top diving in very aggressively, getting killed by Lido thanks to the micro missiles. They're just playing super duper passively here. Nice Fire Strike onto the face of Dadbod. And final fight territory already. They didn't use any ultimates in that lost fight, so I mean, they traded it out for the sim wall, so it was value. Here comes Cat's beat. Here comes the tire up top from Rocky Top. Only catches the Immortality Field. Diva Bomb being thrown in. Bane catching 1. Here comes the Meteor Strike. Catches a few in the circle, but ultimately gets no one. Rocky Top and Dadbod though popping off in the kill feed. And Stro hoping to turn the fight, but Rocky Top says no, no, no. Catches 4 in that team fight ultimately, and finally getting flipped in favor of I Need Healing. Very close to my prediction of 100-0 in that round. Luckily, it did not happen. That would have been kind of unfortunate to see. You know, you never really want to see that team just get kind of dominated. It's not fun to cast. It's not fun to watch.
It's not fun to play.
So, yeah, exactly for the team. Oh, it's fun to play for winning. And here comes the Death Blossom. No follow-up from the team, other than Stro? Team? Question mark? And the heroic play was all for nothing, as ultimately I Need Healing wins it out with no ults had to be invested there. And already catching up in that percentage, you know, he's getting to 60 already by the time this next engagement's about to happen. Both Ryans have that shatter. Ramen Hub in that trap though, gonna be caught. A nice eat from Lido though. That's a -1 ult, -1 Zarya grab. Also, perhaps -1 one sim wall that you might want back. So now with 80 on that marker, you're gonna be wanting that graviton back if you're ghosty right here. As that nice little window comes through, doesn't really catch anyone. Shatter also drops, but from Ramen Hub, but ultimately finds no value. But that Diva Bomb though, catching Lido. Oh, dad bod. Woo! That is a nice meteor strike. Stro tries their damnedest to catch anyone on this off angle, but it's looking like it's gonna be all for naught. As that another turned
Wow.
point. Wow, another reverse sweep on the control points. Nice play of the game for Roman Hub. Let's see it. You know, is it that 4K shatter perhaps? Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you love to see it.
Man, that was one of those games where like you really don't know who that's going to at any point in any map.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, like I said a few minutes ago, I mean it's always a treat to watch this because you know, yeah, teams being so competitive, so back and forth, neck and neck. It's just a difference of, you know, maybe one little misplay of an ultimate, maybe someone's caught out of position, and that's just the deciding factor right there. You know, nothing really separating these teams at the moment. Although it's going to be I Need Healing 1-0 over DP after a nail-biting first map, and I shall set up second map because I forgot that I am in charge of that. Who put me in charge?
I can tell you.
Who did it? Next map, believe it's Hanamura. Am I correct?
Let me double check. I think you're right. It is Numbani. Hanamura is the one after that.
I was incorrect.
You were correct, but at the wrong time.
Chat, don't flame me. I promise. I've ran lobby before. No, I haven't. I've never run lobby in the league.
Neither have I. It's okay.
Shh, they don't know.
No, top secret.
If we whisper quiet enough, they
Chat
will never
hear
ever know. It's like the Drax logic. Think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now chat's gonna be like, oh, they mentioned MCU, ooh, and now they're gonna forget we ever said it. Just as planned.
That was the plan all
along. Bear with me a moment as I struggle.
That's alright.
I got the lineups right here for I Need Healing. None yet for Diving Phoenix, but I'm sure they're whipping that one up, crunching the numbers, you know, Vorpa business as they do.
Not Vorpa business.
But we did have some subs for I Need Healing though. We had the support lineup completely swapped. Agcat coming out for Villain, and Tata for Far Now coming out for Valorian? Valoran?
I would just say Val.
Val, yeah, Val's the safe, you know,
Don't even try, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes
awful
I'm
at
not good with
pronouncing
words.
people's names, yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about it, but it's okay. John Hawk coming in for Lido. So and Zoom's coming in for Ramen Hub. So a uh, completely new tank lineup, as well as Richard staying in, Duck coming in for Stro, and Nat and Chuck. So lots of swaps,
Mm-hmm.
actually, from Diving Phoenix. Where are you, Chuck? There you are. And I make you red. Red go burr. Um. Okay, you guys cannot see match chat. Well, if y'all are in the server, y'all probably can. But
Are you talking about the
it's
eyes?
yeah, it's the eye lips eye emoji. It's
It's my favorite. It's so good.
whenever it's all zoomed in like that in Discord, it's kind of terrifying, low key.
Yeah, it's scary. It's a good one though.
I love the combo. The combo's nice.
It
I
is
always like
nice.
to imagine, like, if you're ever watching ASMR, people who are into that, that's what the audience is.
Absolutely. 100%. I'll set it to friends only, by the way.
Yee.
Just in case.
We got one ready from I Need Healing, and people are uh, typing right now. Hopefully that's ready. Oh wait, Lido is not spectating red. How dare you defy me? I'm the Emperor here.
I am the captain.
I am the captain now. Alright, yeah, as we wait for Diving Phoenix ready, uh,
I don't really
okay,
know what's
match chat.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah, burb.
Bird up.
But, they said burb.
Oh, burb up. Sorry.
I love it. But, Diving Phoenix's lineup, I mean, completely swapping out minus Richard and Nat, so I wonder if this is Nimbani specific, due to it being more of a divey, Winston, Wrecking
Mm-hmm.
Ball kind of thing. Perhaps, or slaps. It could be the case, or could be just a matter of play style. Maybe one tank like a tank line like Lido and Stro, maybe or Ramen Hub, excuse me, a bit more passive, but other or vice versa. Maybe the more aggressive John Hawk and Zoom's more passive. It could just be a style difference.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, how about that local sports team? Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Go sports team.
Yes. It's kind of funny because if you're from Washington, that's what it feels like rooting for your
Yeah.
football team.
Washington football team. My favorite name for a football team ever. I really hope they don't change it.
That's what I said whenever I saw that team name unveiled last season. I was just like, please don't change it. This is
No,
glorious.
the Washington football team is so good. It's perfect.
Even though they're bad.
That's really untrue, unfortunately.
Real and true.
We're still just waiting on a diving phoenix ready. They're ready. There we go.
There it is. Now we can stop the local sports talk. Unfortunate for Twitch chat. I know they were
Sorry,
very much
guys.
interested in that
I
one.
know.
Sorry to
Podcast
cut it
coming
short.
soon.
Exactly. It's called Local Sports Podcast. Look out for it.
That local sports podcast.
Look for it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all streaming platforms.
Of course, yeah.
Please don't look it up because it does not exist. Disclaimer.
Not yet. Merch coming soon.
Yeah, not yet. I swear, if that gets made now, I'm gonna be
I'll copyright it.
not upset.
Somebody clip
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Someone clip it so I can inform my lawyers again. Borpa business as usual.
Porpa business. Dive! Thank gosh. Ugh, and double
I called
shield.
it. I sleep, but I
I
called it.
hate double shield.
You and all of Overwatch,
I
but I
know.
mean, it is super strong, admittedly,
Yeah, there is
right
a
now.
reason why it works. Yeah, I get it.
Yep. I mean, at least we aren't seeing the Orisa variant.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's more swing and less stand and shoot.
Shield simulator, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But interesting that we got the Junkrat here. Can work if they choose to go down the tiny corridors, which they will realize very quickly. No, 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 you're not allowed to do that. As Dadbod spamming, pocketed Ash is always cool to see. Catches a shot onto Richard, but it's going to be Rubber Duck and this double bird comp catching Dadbod in the end. Looking like that's an unresable position right there. Double bird dive. Very, very interesting composition here. Super strong if it's played well, and it's looking like it's played well as Rubber Duck beams down yet another victim in their path. And now it is a super winnable fight as Rocky Top falling super duper low. Villain actually getting caught first. And the birds are flying. I guess it's in the name, you know, diving through. So they cap first, as the whole kill feed was lit up by at least one of the birds. Actually, if you think about it, it's triple bird comp. You gotta chuck on the mercy. So now, as they cap, they are just gonna try to get this position here, play super aggressive. Ghosty gonna be catching out John Hawk. Might stave off that over aggressive position just for a moment as they wait. And now, just trying to hold this corner, Aini healing is, but it's just gonna be so much damage. Rubber Duck is just gonna be pumping into Bastion coming through from Rocket Top. This could work, but it could also be the biggest throw of 2021. We'll find out soon, coming soon. I mean, admittedly, Bastion does do so much damage, but I mean, look at that.
Rubber Duck
Echo.
is just doing so much on the Echo, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Echo, fun and interactive hero to play against. As John Hawk gets the pin onto Rocky, unfortunately, rezzed only to die. I feel that. Dadbot catching a few on the back end, so it's looking like that was a very, very winnable fight. However, could also go either way, but Rubber Duck is just absolutely massive on this Echo. Oh, that's a type. Oh, pause.
What happened?
Richard's asking for pause. Let's see what happened. Oh, I'm dumb.
Oh no!
You know, unfortunately, guys, you don't mind scrubbing that from your memory? You don't mind just like forgetting this ever happened? Yeah, please and thank you. Let me restart.
Now
It was set to quick play. Oops.
Just go to lobby.
Oh, what the heck happened?
I don't know.
Wait, why is it? What is up with the settings here?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we go again. Like I said, scrub that from ever happening. Twitch chat. You guys didn't see anything. I promise. I promise.
Traveling to Mumbai. Initiating bridge.
All right. I wonder what they're gonna run here.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe double shield and dive.
So,
oh my gosh, that's crazy!
Local sports team?
Local sports team. Oh my gosh. It's been such a long day.
You know, when it's days like
Whoops.
these, all you can do is just laugh.
That's really all you can do.
Score, Red Hood Kitty is 1-0 to I Need Healing. Oh, Moosh, you said it for me.
Yeah, I got it.
Curses.
Sorry.
Foiled yet again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately, it was set to quick play mode, so now they know what they're going to be coming out on.
Yeah.
I mean, they're bunkering down with double turrets and that Orisa shield and everything, but I am expecting this to be like super duper hard for them to hold this still, because I mean, like I said, there's just so much damage coming through, and that boop as well from Big Richard is gonna knock him off that high ground, so it's gonna put him in prime position. John Hawk though falling super low to Ghosty. There's just so much stuff. I mean, this is it's just a lot of damage from Bastion and Bane right there, as well as Ghosty holding down the fort, the old fort. John Hawk and is going to be switching on to Rhine. I did like the play though from Richard, the idea of the boop. Unfortunately, not fast enough to capitalize on it, but we'll see if this is any different, as lots of spam coming through. Alright, we see the concussion blast, not quite catching anyone. They rotate underneath the bridge, and they're going over the bridge too. They get rid of the torp turret, but that rotation from Rocky Top and the Orisa as well as the Rhine is just massive. Although they're turning it right now. Couple picks going in their way. Zoom's gonna be D-neck though. Could be absolutely massive. Bastion falls, Rubber Duck catches him. And now it's just up to Bane as he catches the baby Diva. It's all gonna be for naught. They finally cap. Nice rotation there from Diving Phoenix, able to overcome and adapt that unfortunate reset that we had to do. And also able to overcome and adapt that counter. I guess they kind of got lucky, screen cheating.
Screen cheating.
Hey man, that's whenever I was like 10, I used to call it that for old Call of Duties. Rocky Top catching what's not. Res already had to be used. Here comes Justice raining from above, but Bastion feels good, man. Clap. Here comes that tank form. Immortality field being dropped. Not gonna really catch any value. Here comes that Diva Bomb. Catches one, but it's gonna be Rocky Top with so much damage. Catching two in tank configuration. And Res coming through. So now they have the iron grip onto this point with that Torb turret, as well as Bastion trying to set up. Double turret, I love it. Just kidding, I don't. Duplicate though, available. Ends up duplicating the Orisa. Rocky Top is just absolutely disgusting with that the amount of damage being pumped into the opposing Rhine. Dadbot's Molten Core just dropped everywhere. Here comes the Shatter, able to, I believe, catching only the shield, which is unfortunate, but still catches a few out of position as Zooms follows up on some of these kills. And it's ultimately Diving Phoenix going to be winning out that fight in the end. Villain might get a Val might get staggered here. You know, the double V. I get confused. Composed. Panic. And now here comes the Window, hoping to stave off this aggression. And lots of damage being pumped through, and it's from Rocky Top, but it's ultimately going to be countered with a Diva Bomb. And now DP trying to catch a few staggers here, trying to take control of this corner. Dadbot's turret, unfortunately, falling first, died. You know, so young. Big Richard, unfortunate self-inflicted wound on from that barrage. Res coming through, but it's going to be ultimately immediately shut down by Villain right there. Zooms though catching Bane, but it's going to be both Rhines traded, although there is a second Rhine on the field from Rubber Duck. Not for too long though. Dadbot throwing that Molten Core onto the point. Rubber Duck catching Villain. That's a huge pick right there. Although What's Not walking right into that Molten Core. Rocky Top finding a pick as well as Zooms. And now it's finally the fight is over as I Need Healing hangs on. Felt like that was like a 2-minute fight right there. Probably was. Someone stopwatch, please. 2 minutes left now. And we see a completely different composition. We got Big Richard on that Symmetra, as well as Rubber Duck on the May. Nice lamp being used from What's Not, able to stop the bomb. The bomb catches a few, the Immortality Field as well as the turret. A flank visor from Rocky Top, not finding too much value. It's going to be shut down by Zooms. And Val is going to be caught out of position, maybe? Question mark? Yep. And now it's just going to be Villain and Bane trying to stall. No, Shatter gets cancelled as they cap. A minute 25 remaining it is. Still able to cap after, like we said, some technical difficulties. You know, I don't run lobby, like I said.
That's okay.
We try. It ain't perfect. Now it's gonna be I can't talk. I Need Healing's turn to attack. We'll see what they whip out here. Maybe they go double burb.
Ready for battle.
No, only one burb. I guess you count the value. Not really. I don't count it. It's pretty much same composition, except, you know, DPS switched up a little bit. That's pretty much all. But double burb, pretty much same as the attack on first for Diving Phoenix. So we've seen what they can do, and we'll see how exactly they counter it. I Need Healing. And as they roll out, no last minute swaps for I Need Healing. Now they're going to realize very quickly what they're up against as Ghosty is instantly demeched. Rather unfortunate circumstances right there. walking straight into a meat grinder. They don't opt to go back into spawn and make any swaps. See if that changes after first fight. And Bane catches what's Nat right there. John Hawk gonna be falling as well. These are absolutely massive picks. No Winston on the field. And somehow, some way, with no hit scan, they're able to shut down the double burb composition. That's an impressive first take right there from I Need Healing. And now, trying to catch this, some stragglers perhaps, get some positioning around this corner on the streets phase. Double hit scan look, completely switching up the lineup minus the Diva. And yet again, Ghosty instantly demeched, although this time it is not going to be turned around as Rocky Top and Bane fall. And now the fight goes on to the cart. It's going to be Dad Bod first with the ultimate for any of the teams. See the target they select. I'm half expecting Ryan, half expecting the aggressive soldier play. We'll find out very soon. Oh, it's Diva actually. I might have been wrong, but who cares? Here comes the bomb. Catches no one, but Rocky Top's tire catching the Immortal Field as well as Rubber Duck. As now, few players are cleaned up
pause.
here. Oh, we got a DC. Pause.
Oh my goodness.
John Hawk, no way.
No, bro.
No way. You know, what else can happen? I say that and then the whole stream crashes.
I could DC, yeah. Let's not.
That would be the icing on the cake.
It'd be pretty funny.
Alright, we'll see if John Hawk comes back, question mark?
How much time for a DC? I do not remember off the top of my head.
It's, I believe 5 minutes? I could be wrong. Chat, you guys know? Because
Yeah.
off the top of my head, I don't know. Moderator. Let me take a peep-sees at Discord. I can look at the rules real quick.
You can also just @ stream team.
Truing.
That's normally a little bit faster. I do have a timer set.
That's it, put me in, coach. I will commentate this game and pop off. Just kidding. 3 minutes. Okay.
I have a timer set.
They have 3 minutes. Starting now.
I have a stopwatch set.
You have 3 minutes or else you get put in the saw trap.
Oh boy.
This is not a threat. Illegal disclaimer for legal reasons. That was a joke. Well, I mean, I can't really see what's going on the screen at the moment. However, I will say, I do know for a fact I need healing. You know, won the fight and everything. So the odds are they're probably gonna cap second here. Question is, will they finish with a bigger time bank? Maybe so, maybe not. If John Hawk does not return. Oh! Pause, champ.
Huh?
Said pause, champ.
Is he back? Please?
Please.
He's online?
Let's go! He returned.
I think you just have to...
Unpause.
No, because he's not technically in still.
Wait, what?
Pause it again. Oh, there we go, never mind. You're good, I'm
Okay.
so sorry. It just wasn't showing that he was in lobby.
Okay.
Nice. We're back.
We are back. So now, John Hawk in the back in after that unfortunate DC, rather untimely, and due to that they were not able to contest second, so they're just gonna have to go straight to defending third. Nice beat, although Lance also had to be used here. Richard though finding Dad Bod right off the bat, window also being popped from What's Nat, so it's looking like they are going to be able to hold on to this archway as Ghosty falls. It's a long uphill battle if you're diving Phoenix here. You got, 4 minutes to defend this. Hopefully trying to whittle them down to around your time bank, so another 3 minutes. Picks being traded before the fight even starts, so love to see it. Although Val gonna be able to res Rocky Top, so already off the bat a positional advantage. Ghosty on that high ground. Zoom's gonna be contesting the Junkrat and half the team really, and a nice shatter coming through. Rubber Duck pops the visor as well. Ryan falling, John Hawk from Bane, thanks to Bane. In the back, we got a Bob spamming away. I love to see Villain with that DPS Moira trying to catch Big Richard. Not gonna happen though, as from spawn, Rocky Top falls. You hate to see it. Ghosty catching, Ghosty falling to Big Richard as well. Able to get a small amount of car progress, a nice window combo right there. Perhaps was not necessary at the moment, but still works out in the end. Now you only need 2 minutes to take off their time bank, so we'll see if they're able to do it. They have a few ultimates coming online soon. Zoom's already with the bomb ready to go. But they're going to be facing 5 ultimates coming their way, and here's one of them, Coalescence from Villain right off the bat. Here comes the Diva Bomb. Catches 2! How did that happen? How is that allowed? Catches Val and Rocky Top. Oh no, Chuck. That is gross. The Diva crunch, but it wasn't the Diva, fake Diva. And here comes another Bob from Richard. Building these extremely fast, he is. Oh my gosh, Rocky Top! The 3K on the rip tire. Ghosty gonna be cleaning up these kills in the back end. And they're pushing this so dang close. John Hawk coming back with the shatter. Richard trying to stall. Here comes Rubber Duck with the visor. Gonna be finding Val. That's a very, very important pick. Dadbot falling as well. Rubber Duck finding another. They're able to clutch up the fight. It's just Ghosty. All they can do is just die on cart. That's amazing. And now Time Bank has dropped significantly. Started off this with about 6 minutes, and now has dropped all the way down to 2. It's now a question of can they complete or not, or can they, you know, match a Time Bank similar to that of Diving Phoenix. Here comes the window. Fire Strike catches no one through it, although Rubber Duck and What's Not gonna be spamming through that window, and it's gonna be finding very nice value. Rocky Top finding What's Not in the back end, but it matters for not, as yet another reset coming through from I Need Healing. One minute left. And now that it falls under a minute, I believe the Time Bank stay as is. So whatever they get, they get. Here comes Coalescence. Rubber Duck, though, going to be finding Bane. That Cole isn't going to be able to keep him up. And here comes the Visor. Ghosty going to be using that bomb in desperation. Catches no one, not even the Immortality Field. Dadbod trying desperately to spam, trying to build up this these dragons. 30 seconds left. Can they cap? Can they do it? Got a few people on the high ground here. Big Richard waiting. Catches them on the flash. Catches Dadbod. Although John Hawk's gonna be falling. Oh my gosh, Rocky Top with another huge tire. This could be it. Rubber Duck on the flank. Trying to catch someone in the back. Although holy shuck. Gonna be falling to Bane's Fire Strike. Oh, the dragons come out, I think? Yes, they do. But Rubber Duck catches Dadbod here. What's Nat gonna be falling to the dragons? Bane swinging away on the cart, catching 2. Here comes the Shatter. And it's gonna catch Big Richard on the Tracer. And the cap does come through. Drawable? Question mark?
Very.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
A minute and 25 is all Diving Phoenix has to work with here. So it is a very drawable situation. It's not like you're looking at a 4-minute time bank versus, you know, 1 tick to gain. Super duper drawable, but we did see on that first attack from Diving Phoenix, you know, scrub. I said scrub that misplay from my part, but I mean we do remember. If you didn't scrub it and you didn't listen to me, that they did cap super duper quickly. So we'll see if they can do the same as they did there, or will same thing happen as the second time around where they got stalled out for a couple fights. Going with the Symmetra strat, and I Need Healing is very much expecting the same double bird strat. But it's looking like Diving Phoenix does have the counterplay with that May wall as well as the teleporter. We'll see how it goes down. They rush through main. I'm expecting the May wall here any second. TP on the point. May wall, perhaps. Yep, does block off a little portion of the point. John Hawk going to be catching Bane. That's a huge first pick right there. Rocky Top, though, finding the DMAC. A lot of damage being thrown onto Rocky Top, though. Big Richard going to be finding the final blow, and they're able to cap. They do it.
Wow.
They win the second map. It's 1-1.
Wow. Another game where I really had no idea where that was going.
I mean, yeah, it was another back and forth It came down to the last fight. Of course, OT rounds. It
Mhm.
really did literally come down to the last minute. So,
Mhm.
uh, impressive fight, impressive spirit from the teams here.
Mhm.
And now I will send us back to lobby. Um, all right, next map is Hanamura. I had it
Yes,
right,
this one is
sort of.
Hanamura, and you have to swap everybody.
Yep.
Yep. While you do that, I'm gonna run and get some water, so, entertain stream. I will be right back.
Hello, stream. How are y'all doing? I hope this is entertaining for you guys. Like I said, this is well, some of my first time doing lobby. Now I shall make everyone blue. So yeah, let's go back to what everyone, the burning questions everyone really had, which, as we all know, is, so how about that local sports team, eh? Just kidding. Let's see if we have any swaps coming through. In case you're all wondering, score chat. It is gonna be 1-1. I need healing. Diving Phoenix, both tied right now at the moment. I'm gonna have to throw whenever Moosh comes back. I'm gonna have to throw lobby back to her so she can change names. I'll just get the swaps ready though. We have Bane, Ghosty, Dadbod, Rocky, Adcat, and Tata coming in. So again, swapping support lines. I need healing is. So pretty much same old swaps as from map 1 to map 2. As I move them to red team. Okay, got that one done, and now we wait on Diving Phoenix's lineup. Also, can never be too safe now that that's happened one time. I'm going to make sure this is competitive. Yes, competitive rules on. Good. So, chat, I'm just wondering, but, am I often? What brings y'all here today?
Okay.
I need to toss you over to the lobby manager
Okay.
because I cannot change names.
Oh, right. Yes, that's fine. I can do that.
I already swapped. I need healings lineup now.
Perfect.
We should be getting Diamond Phoenixes very soon. 1 second.
Hmm?
I just read Discord chat and I just see bonk.
Bonk.
Go to jail. Bonk.
Go to jail.
I'm not gonna specify what kind of jail, but you know
You know what kind of jail. You know what kind of jail. The jail
chat
code.
knows. They
Chat
watch
knows.
Super Tifa cosplay. They know what that jail is like.
That was a mess. I saw that on my feed yesterday and I was like, man, Super, what are you doing, bud? You just out here living life.
I just see all the chat spamming booba and lift skirt, so yeah, that's about right for Twitch chat.
Oh, Super. Spooper.
Alright, let me look at Discord again. I was just having fun with chat. Okay, no lineups yet for Diving Phoenix. Hopefully that changes. Or else I will be, upsetty spaghetti. Excuse me as I drink water. Don't listen to, the ASMR sounds you're about to hear. Cover your ears. Alright, if I had to guess what they're gonna swap up, Hanamura is a little weird because you can get away with the Winston, but at the same time, Ryan is also very good on this map, so, I mean, I preferably see the Ryan or the double shield, which unfortunately is a thing, double shield resident sleeper, as chat knows. Oh, my bad. That was the wrong team. So we have Ramen coming in for John Hawk. Let me get Ramen in the lineup. And Zoom stays in, Richard stays in, Duck stays in as well. Pretty much the same thing, yeah, same thing, minus John Hawk. We have Ramen Hub coming in. And that's about it. So now we are waiting on the readies. Yeah, what do you think of Double Shield?
I hate it. It's just so boring. It's just so very
True
boring.
and real. I detect no fake news, K-Kona W.
It's not fun to play. It's not fun to play against. It's just, you know. It's dumb.
I was arguing with one of my teammates last night for a different league, but we got one ready from You Need Healing, by the way. But one of them was trying to say that Bastion was fun to play, and I'm like, no, you are incorrect. It's not fun to play or play against.
I don't mind playing Bastion. I definitely would rather die than play against them, though.
True and real.
Mm-hmm.
Bastion can be fun, but like if you play it a certain way, like if you're just literally sitting on cart, just beaming down people.
I also think his ult is probably the worst ult in the game. At least one of them.
No, it has to be Cass's, right? Cassidy.
Really? Tank config literally makes Bastion have to be out of position.
True, but I mean, if you get a nice flank, it doesn't matter. Oh, both readies. So we start. We go. We go.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Just got word that the last game, Prestigious Noobs versus Nova, ended. Thanks to my insiders in Discord.
What was the score?
It was a 4-0, I believe. Let me see. Yep, it was a 4-0 in favor of Prestigious Noobs.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually surprising. Nova was looking like
They 4-0'd Nova?
Yeah.
Hold the presses.
That's surprising. That's
Stop
surprising.
presses.
Speechless, because Nova, I believe everyone here believed that they were the absolute strongest team in Tier 3. But now we might need to rethink that.
I am shocked. No, it was a 4-0 in Nova's favor. I knew you were lying to me.
Nova.
Thank you, Nation. I
coulda
knew you were
sworn-
lying to me. It's like, there's no.
I could have.
Nova's looking so strong. There's no way that they got 4-0'd by any team. Man,
No,
thank you,
okay.
Nation.
To be fair, the way the people worded it in my Discord, like even the people who are on Nova in my Discord, said it in a way that made it sound like they lost. But according to them, it was a absolute brawl, even though
bet.
it was a 4-0.
Yeah, I bet.
Anyways, we got a nice TP strat up on the ceiling from I Need Healing. Turrets go Burr as well as Rocky Top, as they're going to be spamming away, but it's going to be Nat with that first pick. Melee kill, although Dadbot and Bane not going out without a fight, but Zooms with a boop. Gets paid in return from AtCat. This, it's a 2, never mind, it's a 1v3. It's, and now it's just run around on the point, try to survive, but unfortunately, AtCat was not having it. You like that little rhyme scheme?
Mm-hmm. It was good.
Yeah. They call me the rap god, you know?
Do they? Who calls you that?
Yeah.
Them?
They.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They sure do.
Don't ask for specific names because, you know, NDAs and stuff. TP onto high ground, anyways. On top of the big little thing, I don't know what to describe it as above. They get the first tick already. And Shatter comes through, catching a few people on the floor. It's going to be Ghosty and Rocky falling straight away. Dadbot finding that though. Shatter going to be blocked. Here comes Meteor Strike. Can it catch anything? As Bane catches one. Oh my gosh, the B was cancelled! Dadbot is just popping off right now, but that Blizzard is absolutely huge. Here comes the visor from Big Richard. Can it turn it around? 2 ticks already on the board. Everything is being invested to defend this point with their life. And it's just going to be enough thanks to spawners. And I know chat is going to be saying, you know, the Assault map type, Resident Sleeper. Although 2 ticks already, with 4.5 minutes left, pretty dang good progress for I Need Healing. Big Richard trying to find some spam here. Slam gonna be catching him, but not gonna do a lot of damage. Here comes the punch, catches no one. Here comes Diva Bomb from Zooms, catches 2. And it's already done and dusted fight. Rocky just trying to do as much damage as they can before falling.
Ring the bell.
Alright. That fight took a minute off the clock. So now time bank's whittling down slowly. Although a lot of ults coming online. Pretty much the whole thing. Last thing probably going to be built is AtCat's beat. Nat struggling to get onto the high ground, but it's no matter. Ramen Hub just on the point, trying to swing away, looking for the opportunity to shatter. Here comes the grab. Couple kills getting traded out. Ghosty, although, finding the pick advantage right here. Rocky falling. Here comes a shatter from Ramen. And the shatter catches no one, although Coalescence does get used from far now. Beat gets traded through, Rubber Duck catching a few kills here. Tire also being used. Might have been an overcommitment of ults, to be honest, from I Need Healing. That might cost them dearly in these future fights. And now from pretty much the whole time ult economy to work with to now only 2. Will they just try to go for economy fight, or will they just commit everything? And yep, they invest a lot. They invest the rest of their ultimates, and it's looking like it's paying off. Dadbod and Rocky, both DPS from I Need Healing, catching a few. Richard trying to turn it around with the visor, as well as Zoom's trying to stall. Gonna have the bomb to work with. Here it comes. Can it be enough? Catches one, and yeah, another turn fight. You know, spawners coming through. It's just you know, close spawn, kind of unlucky. They came into this point, 5.5 minutes, I should say. Now down to 1.5 minutes. AtCat gonna be switching off the Lucio onto the Mercy. A last minute swap, hoping to keep the team alive with the res. Should be proving pretty useful here. Dadbot going for a very aggressive punch, falling super duper low. Rocky Top building up that tire. A nice shatter coming through from Bane. 2 off the bat. Make that 3. Shatter comes through from Bane. Catches, I don't think it caught anyone, but it doesn't matter because the pick's coming through in their favor. And they do end up cap. Maybe? Rubber duck stalling? Yep, they do. Score, it is 1-1, all tied up here.
0-2. Switching sides. Initiating.
Very impressive second point defense right there, from Diving Phoenix there. I Need Healing though, now on the defense. See what they decide to pull out. They're not afraid to run Torbjorn Bastion as we saw from Nimbani. So we'll see if any of those strategies come out to play. Or will they stick with your typical composition? Surprising not seeing a Symmetra, not gonna lie. Symmetra is super duper strong. Especially with the turrets on the point, you know, you could just spam down the choke with those orbs of death. It's gonna be looking like a pretty interesting attack as well, unless we see a last minute swap with Cassidy, I should say, sorry, and May. Interesting, no Symmetra from either team? On Hanamura? Hanamura is like the Symmetra assault map, and already off the bat, Rocky finding a pick onto Richard, so might have to hold your horses just for a little bit on this aggressive push. Try not to feed the ult economy too much, but Bane falls. That is a massive pick. Cannot be rezzed. The body is in a very peculiar position. Richard gets trapped, but ends up finding Rocky anyway, so now it's going to be a push onto the point. Ramen Hub finding the pin thanks to the May wall, actually. Dadbot getting a pick, but it's going to be all for naught as it's just Rocky on the point. Should be a 1 point as Vayne just tries to come in and sacrifice their body to the blood gods. And very fast cap from both teams around the same time to work with on second point. We'll see if the defense goes about the same, and I should say the attack goes about the same for both teams. Now, a lot of ults to snowball this with. You have your dragons. Oh wait, my bad, looking at the wrong team. You have the shatter, I should say. And as well as the window and the beat, so you can just go in and push this aggressively. Here comes the window. Richard off the bat finding a pick onto Rocky. Here comes the beat to initiate as well. Both shatters falling, but it's gonna be Ramen's that's gonna fall first. Pin onto the point. Here comes Rocky Top's tire. It's gonna be 2 picks. They have to clean this one up fast, but it's gonna be Rocky with all that damage from spawn. Not gonna be a single tick. Thanks to those spawners. Sorry, just chugging water.
You're good.
Couple of ults invested into that one that unfortunately did not help them get a tick. You know, it's just the way control goes. You have to kill everyone, or else you just kind of lose to spawners. And yep, that fight is kind of dead before it even started. Unfortunate. Not even immortality can save him from that one, but it did allow him to save up some of these ultimates though. They're gonna have plenty to work with as soon as Richard comes back from spawn. Should be a fast one though, as Chuck taxis him back to the team. Dadbot trying to do some damage here. Some spam. A pin to the back. I don't know what they're trying to pin, but Rubber Duck already off the bat with the pick. Res had to be used already. Now is the opportune time to throw a Blizzard into the mix. And a nice wall right there. Will Blizzard come through? Richard with the pick on the Bane. Bomb catches no one from Zooms, although it's going to position them down to the low ground now. Here comes the Blizzard. And now it's going to position people off the point. Rocky going to have to be spamming from the point. It's going to get 2 ticks, perhaps. Richard with 2k. This could be it right here. And it is.
Wow.
307. Yeah, I agree with chat. That was a rather aggressive hold positioning from I Need Healing, which ended up not paying off, but you know, still winnable with a minute. I've seen crazy things happen, to be honest. No, like just the other day in a quick play match, I know it was competitive. We ended up drawing on Hanamura. It was 4-4.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
No, what was crazy was we capped, and we only had a minute, and the other team had 5 minutes, and we ended up snowballing that and double capping,
That's crazy.
and then we held them to double cap as well. So.
Wow.
And then we just held them in the final round. So,
Just
you know, anything can happen.
silly. This is a silly game.
That's pretty true. Yeah, silly champ. If you think it's silly, chat. Just trying to get interactive. You know?
It's not silly, Jim.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And yep, this is what I expected, to be honest. A Symmetra, although the Wrecking Ball, perhaps not the most expected hero I could have seen coming. Here comes the ice wall. TP straight onto the high ground yet again. Rotation is kind of funky though. Both sides of the team kind of split up on what to do. Coordination is a little all over the place here, and it's gonna cost them just a little bit. Bane though, gonna be catching Nat as well as Ramen. So if they're able to contest and come back, this could be super winnable since they had no res. And they do still have TP set up. This is a winnable fight here. Excuse me. And here comes Ghosty spinning to win. It's going to end up knocking off Richard. Dadbot catching Zooms. It's going to be all up to the rest of the team to turn around the fight as Nat catches Tata. And Rocky Top though, with those turrets, is just going to be absolutely disgusting with the 3k. And like I said, perhaps the double cap? Who knows? Yeah, they're going to have 30 seconds to cap this one.
30 seconds.
Plenty of ults to work with as well.
You really just kind of have to run in there with 30 seconds.
Yeah, the coordination really does seem off though. Ryan trying to go left, with the rest of the team going straight onto the point. Here comes the window. Here comes the bombs and the blizzard as well. Tire coming through from Big Richard. Will it catch anyone? Catches two. Rocky though is going to be trading that out though. Shatter though from Ramen Hub. Rocky with more picks. 4K in the fight. Beat being dropped. Is it winnable? Will it be winnable? It's just Rocky on the point? No way. And Richard here to stall. Gonna be falling, but the Tracer from Dadbot on the point. Gonna be all for naught, no ticks, but they do cap first. Oh wait, Ghosty? Yeah, they don't. No. It's over. It's over. But that first cap was huge though, if they can hold this right here.
Initiating match.
I'm calling it now. Here comes the cheese. Here comes the cheese. Well, we'll find out rather shortly. What I Need Healing wants to run for this final defense.
Ready for battle.
Yep, the Symmetra and the Junkrat. Not the cheese I expected with the Junkrat, but the cheese I wanted.
Attackers incoming. 30
Big Richard we see on the Symmetra as well, so not surprising, to be honest.
No, not at all.
Alright, in about 10 seconds we'll see where the rotation goes. I'm expecting high ground yet again due to the May wall, but it's looking like the Junkrat's going to be holding super close. Maybe we can find a pick to slow down and scout what they're trying to do. Junkrat backing off, so able to scout for a little bit, but had to leave. See where they go. They do go straight onto point, but that TP is immediately destroyed. Instead, they're going to be rushing through straight to the right and up top, so they're going to be holding that high ground right here. TPing straight onto the other high ground. Oh, yeah, other high ground is TP2. They're on the window. Wall comes through. Pin catches Bane. That is an excellent rotation from the team. What? That is insane coordination. Turret's gonna have to go, or else bad things will happen. Richard and Zoom's catching two. So, yeah, it's gonna look like its first cap is just now Ghosty on the point. Yep, and now it's gonna come down to the final one, unless Bane has something to say about it. No, on the wall. That's, I think they're just gonna let him stagger himself. What the? No, Cat. Wait, they're gonna come back? They think it's winnable now. And Rocky gonna be fighting Rubber Duck. Bane!
Stop.
Oh my gosh!
Stop.
No way! No way! If I can curse on stream, I would right now, but I cannot. That is insane!
Stop it.
What the heck?
Cat, you freak.
Cat with the most insane clutch.
Oh my goodness. That was insane.
I cannot believe what my eyes had just witnessed. Oh my gosh, and now only a minute left. This is looking very dangerous and scary, although Ramen Hub and Zooms do have the Shatter Bomb combo. Here it comes.
Big shatter.
Big Shatter, but Rocky gonna be catching one. Dadbot and Bane gonna be finding two as well. 50 seconds remaining. Still lots of ults to work with, but they're gonna have to get out before it's before they stagger themselves. Oh. Stagger coming through.
I am speechless. I still don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. That shouldn't have happened. It's gonna be up to Richard to touch here, but the Diva, Ghosty, scouts him out. Here comes the rotation. Beat does get dropped to initiate. Here comes the Diva Bomb. The wall gonna be covering half the screen. Richard gonna be finding Tata right off the bat. Here comes the window. Everything in the kitchen sink being thrown. Holding on to this for dear life. Rocky Top with a 2K on the tire. Finding Ramen Hub and What's Nat. And gonna be finding Rubber Duck as well. Rocky Top is just absolutely insane on this Junkrat right now. Finding 5 in the fight, and they won.
Ooh.
They did it. The unthinkable has happened.
That was the craziest
healing.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my gosh. 2-1. I need healing in the most unlikely of circumstances.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I called it. It was a 1 minute versus a 3-minute differential, and it happened. You guys have just witnessed something glorious.
Wow.
that could be the deciding point in the entire series, because we're going into I believe now we're moving on to Rialto.
Mhm.
And
Go ahead, sorry.
now with I Need Healing, with that momentum, that could be all it takes.
I thought they were just touching point to, like, you know, get the time bank to go down, even just touching for a little bit, even if, you know, they're quote unquote like feeding. But man, that res, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. That was so crazy.
Yeah, chat saying it. They're absolutely right. AtCat absolutely won them that entire map with
Saved
that
them
res.
that map, yeah. That was crazy. Every single map so far, I have not had any idea who anything was in favor for. And that really just proved it.
The entire match chat is speechless. No lineups or switch-ups have happened yet, which is weird, because that's happened every other map. Everyone's just talking about what just happened, and I mean, how can you not?
Wow. This is a fun one.
Mm-hmm. And now we move on to perhaps what could be the final map. Unless, you know, Diving Phoenix has something to say about that, you know, hopefully trying to bring us to map 5, which would be Busan, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe I remembered all of the maps. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't look at it before this match.
I'm very impressed. Nice job. I had to check.
Probably because I was binge watching a lot of the matches lately.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of my friends
Nice.
on these teams.
The only reason I know them is because I think this is the 3rd game I've casted with these maps, so they're in my brain. I got it.
Mm-hmm. And AtCat, unfortunately, with that MVP-like performance, gonna get swapped out in place of Val, who has also been playing very well. As don't want to discredit them, but I mean, that's just insane. What has occurred? I still can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm still kind of in shock. That was really impressive.
And we wait on DP's lineup. We'll see. They'll crunch the numbers for us, so we don't have to. They'll hire they'll hire, you know, tax people to do the taxes, and you know, cross the T's, dot the I's for us.
Yeah, you know.
I was about to say the other way around, you know, dot the T's, cross the I's.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously that's how it goes.
Mhm.
Big brain time.
Mhm.
It'll be interesting to see if the, you know, DP does switch anything up because, I mean, they were playing very well. It's just, unluckily, you know, just something clutch happened. A miracle happened.
Yeah, I don't want to discredit DP at all. They're playing very well and as a unit, but that was crazy.
Yep. Sometimes the craziest things happen in Overwatch, and that was one of them.
Yeah, welcome to Overwatch.
I mean, especially with the, you know, Assault. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of expected that something wacky happens.
And with as much, technical difficulties as we've had tonight, that was fun to watch. So it makes it worth it.
Even though my voice is absolutely shot,
So was
that was
mine.
fun. Alright, so we see the lineup here. We have Ramen, Zooms, Duck, Stro coming in for Richard, Chuck and Nat. So same lineup minus
Almost the same
Richard.
lineup, yeah.
Spectatably. And now we ask for ready.
Oh, swap all.
Oh, yeah. Do I need to toss you back over the thingy?
You want me to change the names quick?
What's that?
Do you want me to change the names quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you are.
Give it.
Gimme.
Give. I need healing. Diving.
I need healing versus I need healing. Eyes emoji.
That should be their new team name. Just the eye, the lip, and the eye. I think that'd be good. Honestly.
Yeah.
A good team name. And now we can get ready.
I love having Nitro because now I get to do that. I get to wobble in Discord chat.
Nitro is fun. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
Shout out to. Yeah.
Who we shouting out?
We're just waiting on. Oh yeah, we got the readies. Okay.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah, shout out to Ghosty for the Nitro. Appreciate it. Much love.
She's a good one.
Heart emoji.
Heart emoji. Indeed.
Whichever color you like, it don't matter. It could be
I'm a
could be
purple
pink.
heart user. I'm a purple heart user.
I just
Shields up, you know?
shields up. I don't really have a team for OwO. Like I don't really have a favorite. I mean, I guess my favorite would have to be Chengdu because I just like their wacky stuff they like to pull out.
Yeah. I liked the Glads because I liked Big Goose, who is clearly, not doing that anymore. So, why I'm still a Glads fan is, a shock to everybody. But I am also by proxy
Pretty good now.
a New York Excelsior fan, because I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah, I should be a Fuel or Houston fan, but I don't want to
Ugh.
subject myself to that pain.
Yeah, don't. Definitely don't.
Yeah, Texas gang, rise up.
Mm-mm. uh. All right.
Anyways, we see the Rhine Diva and double hit scan coming through from the side of DP, and on the other side, Rhine Zarya instead with lots of spam. So we'll see how they decide to deal with that. Zooms will have their hands full here, as Cart is hotly contested at the moment. Both teams trying to find leverage, and Rocky Top with that first pick of the fight. Gonna be giving that team just a little bit more leverage here. Although Stro finding the revenge. Both Ryans just absolutely swinging their hammers. Bane falling super duper low.
All right. I guess it's just me now. You'll have to excuse me because I am sick and my voice is awful, which is why we had another one here, but DP caps up wow. DP caps that point very quickly. Everybody's holding very close to this point, make sure that there's 3 on the card at all time. Oh, Stroza gets tired immediately. Bomb comes up from Zooms, gets 1. Ghosty gets Ramen, but Rocky Top unfortunately falls off the map. That was a really nice hold for my need healing. Pushing up to make sure no staggers. Ghosty finds Rubber Duck. Both teams just kind of holding their side of the bridge. Deadeye comes up from Shozo, unfortunately gets nobody. Window comes out, so do Dragons and Shatter. Big Dragons from Dadbod. Rubber Duck uses his ult, finds 2. Dadbod finds Strozel. Dadbod finds another. Zooms finds 2. Rubber Duck finds the last one. MR's already come out, beat from the side of Diving Phoenix also comes out. A big grab from Grosty, but Field is unfortunately out. Diving Phoenix is going to cap at 4 minutes on the clock. Strozel finding 3, not letting anybody escape. And Holy Chuck finds Rocky. I love that Diving Phoenix are really keeping people on this cart, making sure that there's 3, make sure, you know, it gets pushed as far as they can get it. IMAX screams come out, so does Bomb from Zooms. That's gonna be another really impressive hold from I Need Healing. Dadbot finds Rubber Duck as he's trying to escape. Dragon scoops up, but so does Shatter. A big Shatter from Ramen. Koa comes out on the side of I Need Healing.
Yeah, you know.
No worries, no worries.
You know.
No worries.
You know.
Didn't finish really cleaning up this fight. I know we did call it.
I was actually, I was just watching this stream as I DC'd, and I noticed that DP was absolutely blistering through this map. So we'll see if they're able to capitalize on this. Stro, I noticed, was popping off, and gets the final kill. Yep, final kill onto Rocky Top. 211. Great time for Rialto, actually. I was really tempted to come back in and just go, where was I?
Yeah,
and just
sorry.
Start doing Rap God.
Oh my goodness. Hi,
What's up,
Chicky.
Cheeky?
What's up? You guys got to hear the Moosh play-by-play for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I stuttered a lot, but it's okay. Oh, it was fine.
Yeah, unluckily, you know, DC, I have no clue what happened.
That's
but,
alright.
You know, it happens.
This is why I'm here, so you didn't have to stream just in case. See, that would have been really bad if you were streaming, but it's alright, because I'm here.
Yeah, it would have been panic. Well, that was also panic, but...
No, I got it. I'm a professional. I've got it. I'll just be ready this time for if you go quiet for more than a couple seconds, I know that you're DCing again.
Yeah, I thought, I noticed I thought my controller was just drifting randomly. I was like, no way, my controller is, like, absolutely destroying itself. Like, I know I slam it, like XQC, but come on. Anyways, we do see the Burb as well as the Junkrat coming through from I Need Healing, as well as a double hit scan look, so it's going to be tough for Dadbot to get some value unless they play around these corners and buildings super duper carefully. Ramen Hub already antied super duper low, half health, but Stro going to be in the first pick though onto Dadbot. Res coming through from Val. Zoom's taking a nap and it's going to allow a nice anti-nade to come through. Not going to be catching anyone though. Rubber Duck catching Rocky Top with the noob tube, the grenade launcher. And now it's just going to be a hold right here on this corner. So, Dadbot, if you're Dadbot, I don't know about playing this Echo because you're risking a lot for your duplicate to come and get a lot of value with it. Because you're just risking getting picked all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if they can play around these buildings and high ground, like I said, could be valuable. Ramen Hub, absolutely insane fire strike. Just caught pretty much the whole team in that one. And now, I mean, now, you know, get the broom because it's cleanup duty. And with 2 minutes left, Dadbot swapping onto the Genji. So, hopefully we don't see no AKM blades around here, you know. Take, you know, 5 minutes to build blade, casually. That sounds like me.
Mm-hmm, me too.
And here comes a lot of ults. Too much to count. You know, counting to 3 is hard. Thankies.
Oh, well,
And
there's
here
a
comes
fourth.
the grab. Yeah, there's the 4th. Rubber Duck catching 2. Grab catches nothing other than people. Just pretty much standing AFK like I was. And with only a minute left, it's looking like we don't want to jinx it just yet, but we might be going to a map 5.
Map 5, map 5.
Yep, and now they just rush it down mid yet again. We'll see if this time though it's anything different. As Rocky Top has that tire. Dadbot though on the Genji in the back line catches Stro. He's still in that back line being an absolute menace, dashing through people. Might be caught out here. It's gonna be the Lucio Chuck chasing. Here comes the Riptire, not catching much other than Zoom's mech. And Tata and Ghosty getting the final blows here. 30 seconds left. Will they contest or will they just let this one go?
30 seconds.
I don't think anyone can contest, honestly.
Stro might be able to. No, he used Fly. Never mind. They're just gonna give this one up in favor of positioning, which is the smart play. The opposite of what I stand for. I only stand for Papega plays and Papega plays only. Nothing more, nothing less. Here comes the window. Might scare off a few people, although Rubber Duck in the back of them. Trying to find some people with this tack visor. Able to demet Ghosty, but that's about it. It's just gonna make people afraid about although using that damage beam. But it's all for naught. It's gonna be I Need Healing though, with a lot of ultimates to work with. Pretty much their entire arsenal. As compared to I mean Diving Phoenix, you only have 2, maybe 3 if you build up that the duplicate it fast enough, but it's gonna be Chuck falling first to that blade. Zoom's gonna be trading it out, but it's gonna be Bane swinging through, and that Shatter catching Zoom's. Not gonna be able to get the D-Mech, of course, but now they're just gonna be running away, trying to recontest here this time. Yeah, bomb, yeah, duplicate, you're gonna have to go right now if you want to contest, and here it comes. Both bombs coming through. It's gonna be Zoom's catching 2 with the remake kill! That's insane! That shouldn't be allowed to happen, and Tata gonna be caught with the duplicate shatter, as well as Stro with the fire strike from the duplicate. Make that 2 fire strikes, you love to see it. And now with a minute left, ult bank on both teams looking rather meager, other than 3 actually to work with for Diving Phoenix, so they are at the advantage. Let's see how they decide to approach this. Are they just gonna wait, try to poke people out? Nope, they decided to go for the aggressive play. Ghosty catching Stro, as well as Rocky Top this window, finding so much value. Rocky with 2. He's absolutely cracked right now. Make that 3. And that is another 1 fight. Oh gosh, Rocky is absolutely insane. Cracked out the wazoo, he is. Minute 33 to cap here. Will they do it? Robin Hood trying to find the swings, trying to get the positioning right here, not allowing them to push past stairs. Or no, they're gonna wait. Zoom's getting very, very close to that bomb here, but it's gonna be Rocky with that tire, trying to look for positioning. Val gonna be using Cola. This is gonna be traded out with Beat. And it's going to be that bomb coming through. It's going to catch 2 as well as the Immortality Field. Where were they at? How'd they get caught out like that? The Dadbot going to be getting 1 with the Dragon Blade. Bane going to be catching Rubber Duck in the back end. A nice shatter coming through. no one to get from the pin. But now it's a suddenly turned fight as Dadbod able to follow up on some of these low HP targets. It's gonna come down to this, the final fight into OT. What's not gonna have the window? See where they decide to use it. Here comes the immortality field, I'm assuming. Yep. And immortality field already used, so it's gonna catch two people with the Riptire and Ghosty. It's gonna be a team wipe. It's looking like Rubber Duck with the desperation, but it's all for not a minute. Dang.
Wow. Once again, I just have no idea who these team fights are gonna favor. They're just so evenly matched.
Yeah, I mean, that last one you thought 100%, no doubt about it, with the
Absolutely.
2K Diva Bomb, it was gonna go to Diving Phoenix, but, you know, that clutch shatter as well as Genji following up on those kills, I mean, able to clutch it up right there.
Absolutely.
Ready for battle.
Purple hearts in chat for Moosh. And now looking on the side of the attack for I need healing. You know, this is going into the OT rounds now, so only a minute in their favor, so you're gonna have to go something that can possibly just win you fights just straight up. So Rocky top on that junk, comfort pick, that's the smart move. Dad bottom the Genji has been good, but if you want to work towards building ultimate super fast, Genji, in my opinion, is not the pick, but if your Genji's good in the neutral game like Dadbod's is, I wouldn't be worried. And it's
They're
looking
giving
like
them a lot of space here.
yeah, I was just about to point that out. Actually, they're allowing them to push to this corner, hoping to tighten up the defense right here, right now. 30 seconds already remaining, so this is going to be your first and only fight. And Gozi's caught out of position, just runs forward without the Rhine. Perhaps a little bit of miscommunication there, but it's going to be Rocky Top trading out the pick. That is an absolutely massive pick onto the Baptiste. There goes the bulk of healing. It's only up to Chuck to keep the sustain up, but it's going to be Ramen Hub catching Rocky Top in return. Dadbot, though, you know, with that neutral Genji just spamming down Rubber Duck. Stro, though, catching Tata. But they do have heal still with that Moira. The sustain is there. Who will crack first? Rocky Top on the flank.
Oh, massive
that
shatter.
Excellent shatter from Ramen Hub might be able to win the fight right there. With Bane going down and Rocky Top on the flank and not finding nothing, instead getting killed. Ramen Hub with 3 to end the fight, and that's going to be where the push dies right there.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Yep, and now if you're INH, I mean, what do you run here? I mean, they only have so little to push to. For 3
So little
minutes.
to push with so much time, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, you have to be thinking like Bastion, right? Or Torbjorn.
That's what I'm thinking. It's gotta be something like that, you know?
It's like an all or nothing desperation move.
No, Hanzo
But no.
Junkrat.
They're confident in their skills. I like it.
I do too.
I like the confidence.
I do too. Rocky Top on this Junkrat is a menace as well, so
Attackers incoming.
it could pay off.
True and real. See how Dadbot does on the Hanzo, I believe. This is the first time we saw Dadbot on Hanzo today.
I just noticed that Bane has a Houston Outlaw skin on, and that means no MVP. Sorry. Bane, that takes you out of the running.
Hate to see it, but
It's
them's
unfortunate.
the rules. You know,
It's
it's
in the
in
rules.
writing in the league rules.
It's in the rules.
You gotta look through the fine print.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you didn't get your lawyers this time, Board for
It's
Business.
Already a pick from Rocky.
Yeah, and That's what you want to see if you're INH right here. Just first pick to set the tone, get that confidence going, you know, hopefully try to now find even more on top of that. Chuck's already back, so they're gonna allow a little bit of cart push. This is about as far as they can allow it though. Ghosty finding the pick on the zooms. Stro though is gonna be finding that bot, although that's gonna be rezzed. Rubber Duck finding Bane. That is an absolutely massive pick. That could be it. We'll see if it's the difference maker here. 3 meters is what separates them. Dadbot finding the pick on the Ramen. It's gonna allow time for a few people to come back, and Ghosty, absolute menace on this diva with the Dragon Strike as well. That is a massive hold. A minute 30 with only 3 meters to push. That's scary.
And my hands over my mouth right now. I am just. This is intense.
Yeah, because, I mean, realistically, you never know who's going to win these fights.
I know.
We've seen it, especially on Hanamura. And now, Ghosty has that Diva Bomb with that stall. That's going to be huge. And Dadbot finding Chuck right off the bat. No beat to be built just yet. Here comes the bomb. Gonna be catching no one. Ghosty's getting a little risky with that baby diva. Baraki top an absolute beast on this Junkrat we've seen. Finding 2. And they're able to hold yet again. Oh, nice boop from Ghosty. Oh, Rocky top down. It's gonna be rezzed out though. So no res to go in this fight. Here comes the shatter. That's crazy. They're gonna try to throw every ult into this one to try to clutch it up. It might work, but Stro on the flank. High Noon with the 3K. That's gonna be it unless Rocky. No. Oh wait.
No, she's still here. Ah.
No.
Man.
Map 5 it is.
That was insane. That was a very impressive hold for I Need Healing.
Yeah, they brought it down to the final fight, and unfortunately was not able to do it. But now we get to see him at 5. Yeah, this has been an absolute classic match. You know, from all the way from scuffed how it started, scuffed broadcast, but excellent maps. I mean, you'll have to see it.
And easy. Just how I like it.
Oh, I believe you're a leader.
Am I still?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think... Am I? Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? Positive? I was really hoping we
no.
were gonna get back here and that I wasn't, but I am. Darn. Well, now you're owner.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Map 5. Map 5. And of course, you're. It doesn't matter the swaps in terms of, you know, swapping teams around anymore because it is a control map, and that map will be Busan.
Do you like Busan?
It's one of my favorites.
Really?
Of control. It's my second favorite. Only one better, in my opinion, is Nepal. I love Nepal. And now we get the final lineup for I Need Healing. We got Bane, Ghosty, Rocky, Dadbod, Atcat coming in, and Villain. So it's a different support lineup, all new support lineup. I've seen this already from I Need Healing a couple times in the match. So we'll see if that is the difference maker. I almost just clicked start match.
Can you imagine? All right,
Imagine.
we're going in. Hope you guys are ready.
Alright, no readies. No readies required.
I think we should have the two most dominant Mercy players fight to the death, and that determines who wins this game.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I think that sounds like a good idea. I don't know.
I think me and you should 1v1 and our hero of choice, and that will determine who wins.
Yeah, like, it's like they're gambling, pretty much.
Yeah.
They want to see Widow, they want to see Torb Hammer, we'll give it to them.
Ugh, not Torbhammer. Is that even a 1v1 at that point?
Yeah.
I guess. No game should start after 7:30 CST. This is illegal hours. It is almost 11:30 p.m. for me. I don't know what time it is
Yeah,
for
it's...
you.
Well, I'm a Texas boy, so...
Oh, that's right, you are a
this
Texas boy.
So this is gonna be, 10:16 for me.
Yeah.
I know, I don't have the southern accent.
The twang.
I don't have that. I mean, I do say y'all, but that's about it.
But I also say y'all, and I'm from New York, so.
Yeah. It's kind of like an everywhere thing now. It's not really a southern thing anymore.
That's pretty true.
It's just more convenient. Who wants to say you all?
It's too long.
Yeah, it's y'all. Now I don't tell y'all.
What I don't tell y'all. I also get shout out to Kat from Texas, who makes fun of me because I say wicked, and I guess wicked is a very upstate New York thing for me to say, and she makes fun of me all the time for it. But I say it often. I say wicked like every other word, and I really have to like hold it in when I'm around them, or else I get called out for it.
Everyone Twitch chat spam.
Do not
the wicked
spam.
emote.
No, do not spam the Pepe Wicked. I will be. You know what? I'm gonna post Pepe Wicked in match chat. Hold on.
I love the Pepe Wicked. That's so funny.
I like this one. I like the animated one. Yeah, that's me.
Wicked.
It's wicked good. Exactly. That's what.
It's pretty wicked.
That's what I be saying. Wait, is that what I said? Did I say it's wicked good? I'm gonna be so upset if that's what I said. Oh, wicked good.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering how chaotic our match chat's looking like, chat, that's gonna be them singing Linkin Park in text.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I just saw. I tried so hard.
Oh, now they're
not
singing
so
Country
far.
Roads.
Oh,
Nice.
gosh.
We have one ready.
Yeah, but we don't have the other lineup.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the lineup.
Watch them be like, alright, bring out the entire bench. Let's do it. We bring back Lighter, Feraligatron, Richard, and John Hawk. Screw it. And they're really passionately typing Country Road.
I know, we're waiting for a lineup and we're too busy singing Country Roads. It's just America classic, you know. Hour 2. Yes, I am definitely very tall, says Big Richard. Totally.
Yeah, me too. Totally.
Yeah, I'm honestly probably the tallest in the league. If I had to guess.
I'm probably one of the shortest, I'll be real.
How tall are you?
Now traveling to the
Since you said you're one of the tallest, how tall are you?
I'm 9'4".
Instead of
Like, there's no...
Oh, 9'4", 9'4",
Yeah.
yeah. I'm about 1'2". I said my height before, and everyone's like, really?
How tall are
It's
you?
never
Do
like,
you want me to give you a genuine guess while we wait for this map?
sure.
5'6".
Yeah, you're on the dot.
Shut up! Am I really?
Yeah.
I'm so good. I'm so good.
Hey, I'm as tall as one famous person.
Who?
Moist Critical.
Oh boy.
The man himself.
I'm 5'4". I'm not really 9'4". 5'4" is
Nah,
also
you're 9'4".
generous. That's generous. Alright. Map 5.
Alright, so now we see Ryan Zarya look from them as from I Need Healing against the Ryan Diva. So again, another stylistic clash between the tank line as well as the DPS and support line. It's going to be Ramen Hub though with the first pick, although Rakitop with a very important pick onto what's Nat. Nat Cat going to be caught out though by Rubber Duck. So it's looking like it's going to be DP with the first cap here. We'll see if they're able to turn this one around. They are coming up on Coalescence very soon. That is a very fast building, although Beat for some reason is being built the fastest. Huh. Interesting. But 20% on the point, and Immortality Field already had to be used from that. Now it's a pretty neutral game. B is dropped as Bane falls, and oh my gosh, Ghosty's grab was eaten by Zooms. Absolutely massive eat. Although Ghosty is still gonna catch Ramen in the back end, but it's not gonna matter because Stro just cleaning up, you know, dinking a few heads here and there. You know, nothing crazy, just casual, light work. %50 already on this first point as Zooms catches Bane, gonna be sent back to spawn yet again. %60 and counting it is. Lots of ults online for both teams. We'll see who's gonna win this ult dump fiesta. It's gonna be Atcat, gonna be the first one to pop their ultimate. But it's gonna be Rocky falling to Zooms right off the bat. Here comes the window. Dadbot falling, both DPS down for the side of I Need Healing. Rocky Top though, gonna be rezzed out, but it's gonna be Villain as well falling, and that is just everyone else falling on the side of I Need Healing. And now it might very well be final fight territory here, if anyone can even touch. Ooh, Chuck falling to the death mines. Unlucky. Oh, Atcat does touch. Can anyone else? It's gonna be no.
Wow.
That was very reminiscent of Li Zhang, except it was the other team that it happened to. So, if that's any indicator, then maybe, you know, these next two are hotly contested again? Question mark?
Question mark?
Hopefully. It would be so sad to end this series on a one-sided map.
It would be upsetting.
It would also solidify some of my MVP choices as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Alright, and we're off to the perhaps final point of this entire series. We're gonna see Dadbot on that Hanzo now. Rubber Duck starting off with the Tracer, so going for more of a flank here. Gonna be on Dadbot right away. Rubber Duck gonna be shut out, but it does not matter because Dadbot is gonna be falling to Rubber Duck. And now both supports on I Need Healing are gonna be very, very low, but it's gonna be Bane though falling first. And now Tracer's just going to be an absolute menace, as well as Lucio just spamming down people. Zoom's going to be catching Rocky Top. And now, it should be the cap coming very, very shortly, as Dadbod should be the last one to fall before the cap. No, it's going to be going. First cap, yet again, on the side of Diving Phoenix. So, okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Zooms. Just trying to get the remake back, I know, but it's gonna allow a free engage from I Need Healing, and here comes Rocky Top with the very first pick. Gonna be catching Chuck, but that's gonna be traded. Both Lucio's down on the field. Dadbod caught by Stro, and it's gonna be up to Rocky Top's tire. Gonna be catching Nat. High Noon coming through from Stro. Gonna be shielded. Gonna be catching Rocky though. And here comes the Coalescence, hoping to turn the fight here. Maybe trying to even keep Bane up. Trying to stall as long as they can. Ghosty does fall though. Shatter falls. Catching 2 on the ground. And that's another cleanup in the end for Diving Phoenix. And now 65% on the board. It's looking kind of shaky for I Need Healing here. Can't seem to find a footing on Busan. Here comes the Diva Bomb from Zooms. Will it catch anyone? Gets shielded by Bane. Here comes the Pulse Bomb. Does not catch anyone. Barely misses that stick. And Beat does get dropped in exchange for the grab. Here comes the Shatter though. Catches 2 on the ground. Stro though in the backline catching 2. It could still be anyone's fight. He's catching 3. Rubber Duck, the DPS are absolutely clutching it up. Who's gonna win out this fight? It's still being stalled out by Diving Phoenix. Rubber Duck gonna be catching Ghosty. It's only Moira on the point with the Lucio getting pushed off. This could be it. It's up to Dadbod to touch. They do. And now with the Junkrat, it's just the only one on the point. Ramen Hub falling super low, gonna be able to be healed up. Rocky Top on top of the drum. Can they find any value? Trying to hope to build up this bomb. Here comes Stro with the High Noon.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Diving Phoenix wins it.
Diving Phoenix. Y'all are a bunch of psychos. That was crazy.
Wow.
Whew.
That second point was fought tooth and nail, but still 100-0 in the end. You know, GG's in chat. What an absolutely insane series from start to finish.
Whew.
On both teams.
Wow. I did not know where that was going at all.
Yeah. It felt like even though it was 100-0 on Busan, it still felt like, you know, there's always this lingering chance, you know?
Damn.
And now we shall get recommendations for the MVP, you know, as recommended by the team captains.
I will say, Rainier said that honestly DPS MVPs could go to any one of them, and I agree. DPS is the hardest one for me to pick a DPS, but I'll wait. I will wait for noms. I will hold my opinion, even though I don't
Me
want
too.
to.
It literally can be anyone's.
I do have a proposition
Like
for you, though.
Yes.
How do we feel about giving AtCat, if they don't get MVP, an honorable mention for putting everybody in their big ol' backpack on Hanamura? We're cool with that? Okay.
Yeah.
We can wait for noms, but I just needed Ramen Hub and What's Not. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I mean, what's not on the Baptiste? We didn't give a lot of love to DP support line, but they played lights out. I mean, what's not had a lot of clutch immortality field moments where you know, stray Diva Bomb came in, could have wiped out like 2 or 3 or even the BAP themselves, which is very important target due to the healing, but you know, it's just at the perfect time, able to throw those down, not get it destroyed before the bomb explodes. It's perfect.
We're just waiting on MVP noms from Diving Phoenix.
Oh, and in case you guys didn't catch that, Diving Phoenix won 3-2, and absolutely insane and straining on the vocals slightly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Match.
I'm dead. I'm dead and dying and deceased.
Yep, I have gone old, died, came back, died
Yep,
again, got
absolutely.
rezzed, and
Yep.
I'm here.
And now we're here. Let me know if they give noms. I'm going to start typing up the match record thing while we wait.
Okay.
What a fun game to cast, even though I wasn't supposed to be here. That was so fun. I'm glad I was here for that.
We did get noms though from the captain. We
What
got
did they pick
Dadbot
from?
and AtCat.
Dadbot? Okay, I definitely understand both of those. What are you thinking for tank?
I'm thinking I'd just go with what Captain said in Ramen Hub.
I mean, also think Robin Hub.
Bane played well, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
But there was moments where Ramen Hub, I mean, obviously not on Hanamura, that was just unlucky with that cat's res. But the last two maps especially had insane shatters. Able to, I mean, especially just looking at the very last fight, catching a 4-man shatter, just winning out the fight with that. Sending us to the map 5 in the first place.
I'm totally fine with that. I also think that they played pretty nutty, and that's who I was thinking as well. I will say, just the biggest shout out ever to Ghosty. She really was just doing the most on that Zarya and on that Diva. Ramen Hub beat her for MVP in my heart, like, just by, like, a centimeter, because she really was just... She did an incredible job.
Yeah, I feel like if INH had won that last map, it might have swung me towards Ghosty. But, you know, unfortunately, it was a little one-sided on that last map.
I agree.
Which makes me lean towards Ramen Hub a little more.
I agree. What do you think for DPS? Because I have two in mind.
DPS is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
DPS is hard. Everybody played incredible.
I would, you know, dang, this is hard. I know every single DPS kind of deserves it. In a
I know
way.
they all had really standout moments.
Stroh's McCree on the last two maps, you know, Chef's Kiss. That's how I wish I played Cree, you know, except Pepega aim.
Good old Cole Cassidy.
Oh, exactly. You know, Dadbod, the Genji, the Echo is also very good.
I think for me, it's between Rocky Top and Rubber Duck for sure. I think we mentioned those two the most. It's just very hard to pick between the two of them because both of them played insanely well.
I think I would give it to Rocky though.
You think so?
I mean, there are so many moments where it's like, well, Rocky just casually killed 5, Rocky killed 4. It happened, I think, every single map minus Busan.
I think so too.
And I think if we give it to Rocky, I mean, we'd probably have to give MVP to Nat then.
I was thinking that too, for sure.
But obviously, you know, like we said, AtCat definitely honorable mention. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
that Hanamura
that res is
play,
so ridiculous.
that was dumb, but it was excellent.
honorable mention,
So,
Rubberduck, or Atcat. Yeah, we're giving Atcat honorable mention. Sorry. Not that Rubberduck doesn't deserve it, but if Atcat did not get that res, they would not have won Hanamura, and that's insane to me.
that's true and real.
Just so crazy. Okay, so we have a 3-2 in the favor of Diving Phoenix. We have for tank, Ramen Hub. For DPS, we have Rocky Top. For support, we have What's Nat. And for honorable mention, we have Atcat.
Yeah, and with that, that is going to do it for us. This has been
Whew.
a scuffed but long one.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the scuffness, but also the great maps and matches that
Very
we had
good
here.
maps, yes.
And is there anything to shout out before we head out?
I don't think so. Thank you for doing a wonderful job doing play-by-play.
Thank you, and thank you for carrying the cameras and as
You're
well as
welcome.
the input.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
So yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Look
Yeah.
out if y'all are in the server. If y'all are not in the server, feel free to join. And if y'all are, then look out, see what matches are coming up next. But that's gonna do it for us. This has been Diving Phoenix versus I Need Healing, Tier 3 week. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Good night.